We've concluded our journey of reacquainting you with a number of departments here in the city of Rowlett. And now, as we complete the journey of the survey, there are going to be a few more questions that we will ask you, whether in person or online, relative to today's economic climate. The truth of the matter is this: as I said at the very beginning, our revenues are reducing. We anticipate that they'll continue to reduce, at least for a couple of more years. When your revenues reduce, you have to reduce your expenses. It's just the fact of the matter. We have, as I've said, done, I believe, a very good job of managing those reductions to this point without adversely impacting the service that you have. But in fiscal year 2013, which is the second year of our planning budget that we're in the process of developing over the summer, it is the budget that we need your help with. We're going to have to make some tough choices because our services will be adversely impacted. And they are tough choices. So you're going to be asked a question. Here are the three largest departments based on fiscal year 2011's budget. And if additional service reductions have to be made, which department would you choose to reduce? Fire rescue, the police department, or public works? We're going to also ask a similar question based on three medium-sized departments. Those departments are library services, parks and recreation, and code enforcement. So based on these three medium-sized departments, based on the fiscal year 2011 budget, if additional service reductions had to be made, which department would you focus your reduction on? There are three smaller departments that we've talked about: the community communications, the Citizen Action Center, as well as our animal shelter. So we're going to ask a question: if additional service reductions had to be made, which of these three departments would you focus on, because they're the three smaller departments? You know, as stated earlier, the average homeowner pays $1,050 based on the average taxable home value. And based on your overall impression, we're going to ask you whether the taxes you paid you think are very high, about right, low, or very low. And then the last question that we're going to ask you is this: is if it were necessary to raise taxes in order to operate city government at its current level, at what level would you be willing to pay additional taxes? If you'll think back to the beginning of this presentation, we had a chart and we showed you that our average taxable home valuation has declined over the last 3 years. You, our taxpayer, are paying on average $65 less today than you were just 3 years ago for that same level or better level of service. So with that in mind, would you be willing to increase your taxes 1 cent? Roughly $14.05 annually to be able to keep the services that you've come to expect. We'll ask that at a level of 2 cents, which would generate $28.10 more for you annually in taxes. 3 cents is roughly $42.15 of that $65 savings. Up to 4 cents gets you $56.20 of that $65 savings. And as always, there is an option to say, nope, I oppose taxes and I'm willing to see my services reduced. And again, those numbers are based on the average taxable home valuation of $140,500. At this point in time, we've walked you through our survey. We've reacquainted you with a number of the departments that are going to be involved. We hope that you find this information educational. We're very proud of the services that we provide. There are a tremendous number of moving parts in the city of Rowlett and its government that it offers you. And we thank you so very much for your interest, your willingness to participate and be an engaged, informed citizen. We hope that you will visit us in person and participate in the process. If not, there will be an online survey. You will be able to take that twice per household. And you can go to www.rowlett.com/mychoice and find out dates nearest you and information on that process. I'm Linda Umble. Behind the camera, as always, Drew Wrist, and we appreciate your time today as you've taken a journey on Rowlett, my community, my money, my choice. Thanks again.